Back in middle school, I made a lot of these paper toys to keep myself occupied because I was bullied and had no friends. I'm just kidding, this was in college. I also got a lot of them taken away. But was it justified? Was it really the only option to confiscate my creations? Did it bring the teachers pleasure to see my sadness? Were my teachers the ones who influenced my bullies? Was it really necessary to give me detention for 30 days for one of them? Today I'm going to be reviewing every paper craft I made in middle school to see if it was justified to make me secrete liquids from my eye sockets. Starting off with the spinner. So what do you do with it? You put it down and you spin. So, how do you make it? Take 2 sheets of paper of 2 colors to be cooler. Fold one into hamburger. Fold again into hamburger. Fold the corners into triangle. Fold the opposite corner into triangle. Fold the triangle side into the inners. Do the same for the other paper. And then put one on top and fold them into each other like how you fold your movie boxes into the U-Haul. Okay. Yeah. Then fold it into itself a couple times to create that middle crease underneath. And finally you can spin. And if you want, I used to make the middle crease sharper with a pencil or something sharp in general, and it'll spin faster and longer. Cool. Was it justified to be confiscated? No. What am I gonna do with it? Smack a teacher with it? I could use my hand for that. I literally just put this on the table and spin. Leave me alone. And also, it was nothing compared to this one. Chinese popper. I'm not even sure if this is actually called the Chinese popper. I think we just named it that as kids and we rolled with it. But yeah, that's what it does. It goes... This is how you make this one. Fold into hamburger. Fold again into hamburger. Quarter, fold again into the quarter, fold into elongated hamburger, and you're done. Just shape it like this, and then... Nope, that sucked. Nope. Fuck. Damn it. There you go. Ooh. I guess you have to do it like this to the side. Alright, I'm good. I give up. Was this one justified to be taken away? Yeah, I can see it. It was, it's very loud and inappropriate. But if you think that one's bad, wait until you find out I made literal weapons. Oh! Next is the fortune teller. Yeah, and this is the one that got me detention for a month. Pretty crazy. But how could something like this put me in administrative segregation for 30 days? I'll show you. Pick a number. Any number. You chose 1? Okay. 1. Now pick a number inside. I think you can see. Number 8. You're gonna choose 8. Okay, so... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now pick another number somewhere in there. A 3? Okay, so you're gonna pick 3. Okay, so then I lift this up and then you're gonna get your answer. Okay. Wow. Look at that. So basically, yeah, this would get me in a lot of trouble because I would put things a lot worse in this thing. So these were bad. This is how you make this one. Fold into triangle, cut the bottom off to make a perfect square. I have my saw. I named him Juan. Once you have perfect square, fold the other side into triangle. Fold into hamburger on both sides. Fold all corners into inner triangles. Then flip over like a pancake and do the same. Flip it over again and you'll notice that it looks very squarey. So then fold into itself inners and boom, you have the potential for traumatic emotional damage. Was this one justified being taken away? Yes. You know what? Yeah. They had a lot of stuff in there that is not allowed nowadays in this generation. Next one is really harmless, but it has to be talked about. It's iconic. Airplane. Should I get it through the ring light? Oh! I mean, I think this one's just gonna be popular for the rest of generations. This is how you make this one. Fold sideways hamburger. You fold triangles into themselves. Fold into hamburger, but give it some slack. Fold again triangles into themselves. Fold the speck up to trap them. Fold it to hamburger. Then shape the wings to the edge of the paper on each side. Stretch them back out, and you have yourself a jet of mass destruction. Was this one justified? I'll give it a más o menos. Because this next one is pretty obvious why I got in trouble. Ninja Star. These things were weapons. These did not mess around. These were really sharp. We would throw them at each other at recess, and I think one of the kids had their skin removed from one of their knuckles or whatever this part of the... Yeah, it hit him right here, and these are sharp. How do you make it? Take 2 paper of different color again. Take 1 and fold into triangle. I brought Juan back out to make the cutting easier. Fold again into triangle. Fold into hamburger and then cut it in half. You only need 1 of these. And do the same for the other paper. Fold both into elongated hamburger. Fold both of them into hamburger. Fold one side down and the other side up. And for the other one, you fold one side up and the other one down. It's actually important. They literally can't be folded into each other if you don't do it. Fold the squares on the sides into triangles. Flip one of them on top of the other. Shove the first corner into the flap presented to you. Do the same with the opposite one. Then flip it around and do the same there. After some fidgeting, you'll have your yourself a ninja star. Oh! Okay, so obviously justified. It's a minor weapon. This could poke someone's eye out. But what if it had more blades? This next one is actually a lot more dangerous than the last one. It's a fucking ninja star, but it has more blades, even sharper actually than the last one. This is the longest to make out of all of them, and Juan is going to be used and abused during it. Take one paper and fold it into hamburger, shove it into Juan to cut in half, fold the one into hamburger, shove into Juan, do the same for the other paper, then fold all of them into triangle and use Juan to make square. Do the same with the other paper. What you do to one square, you'll do to all of them. Fold into hamburger, fold triangles into each other, tease the paper into thinking you're going to fold into triangle to make the crease necessary to fold into itself. You'll end up with something like this. Repeat on all of them. Once that's done, take the opposite colors and combine them like so, and shove the slack into the inners of the other and repeat for all of them. The last one might look tricky, but it's literally the same thing, so don't be afraid to shove it in. And after that, you'll use your transformer powers to open it up, and you'll have yourself a sharp, deadly ass ninja star. I'm not kidding, this one hurts. This one's a little baby. Bingo. Oh! Was it justified? Yeah, it's pretty obvious. Let's get to balloon popping. My name's Cynico. Well, my name's Cynico. Welcome to Jackass. If I get the pink balloon, I'll give myself $20. Oh, I'm nervous. I'm gonna use earplugs. By that I mean my Beats. Okay. I was trying to adjust my glasses. I'm a fucking dumbass. Okay. Let's do it. Oh! 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 Okay. Oh! Oh! I told you. I told you. This thing was a weapon. Okay, I'm gonna try the thick boy ninja star. I don't think this is gonna work actually. Pink. Oh! Pink. Oh! I didn't think it would work. These are weapons. These were not kids' toys. Alright, final Jackass moment. What? Don't worry, I got another weapon. Oh shit! Oh, that what? No way! That yellow balloon is crazy. Hold on. Huh, huh. No way! Huh. Oh, jeez. Huh. Dude. No! Unbelievable. Unbelievable. There's just no way. It's made out of fucking steel. That is insane. Boy, that made me really work up a sweat. So, here's a more wholesome one. The fan. This one sucks. I made a multiple, hold on. This one's better. It's really hot in here. Yeah, you like that shit? Yeah, you like that? Yeah. Yeah. You like that shit? This is really easy. Fold hamburger into themselves. Then repeat until you have something like this. Then keep folding it to zigzags until you have this. Make a crease at the bottom, and there you have it. Pretty garbage for the summer, honestly. Was it justified? Nah. This one's literally the most harmless one out of the list, I think. We went to school in a desert, so these were necessary. Actually, maybe this next one was the most harmless one. Milady, Tips boat hat. I made this one in red too. I made this one in red too for Milady. Okay. I made this one in red too. This one is the simplest of them all. Take paper and fold it to hamburger. Fold triangles into themselves. Fold the flaps under to upward. Open wide, and there you have it, Milady. Was this one justified? In what world?
Don't be sad, don't be lonely, don't you know?
Actually, maybe this next one was the most harmless. Fuck.